Williams let the flyby go. Knocked down three. Oklahoma City down 15-0 to start. Has come back. Third quarter for the Thunder. They're most in the third quarter this postseason. And the bench doing it again.
Trouble making my teammates better right now. I need to be more of a team player.
Down 15 to start. The Thunder win by 15 and take a 2-1 series lead.
You know what? Since we have the 2005 NBA three-point contest champion Quentin Richardson back with us, we thought we would run back a little segment that we call Threes and Qs, focusing on tonight's Game 4 between the Thunder and the Spurs. Q, Rich, I'm going to give you a question and three options, and you're going to choose one and explain why. Okay, so first up, question is, which Thunder player will make the biggest impact off the bench in Game 4? Alex Caruso, Jared McCain, or Jalen, with an I, Williams?
All right, Randy. For me, it's Alex Caruso, man. All three of these guys, obviously, these three guys and more of their bench players have been huge and have been playing big for OKC. But for me, Alex Caruso is a constant, man. It doesn't matter whether he's scoring, whether he's playing tenacious defense and giving your best player 94 feet of hell up and down that court. But he's a consistent guy who's come in, and the Spurs could be up a little bit. He comes in, plays well, changes the pace of the game, and changes the energy of the game. He's an impact player and a game changer every game of the series for them. So I'm taking Caruso.
He's been a problem for San Antonio, flat out. A.J. Mitchell, meanwhile, has been ruled out for Game 4, and Jalen, with an E, Williams, is questionable for Game 4. All right, so next question. Which Spurs player, aside from Wemby, cannot afford to have a bad game? De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, or Devin Vassell?
I'm going with Steph Castle, Randy. I feel like Steph Castle, even though he's in his second year, he's quickly becoming the second most important player on the team after Wemby. He's a two-way player. He's a guy that can play combo guard, play both guard positions, facilitate, defend well at a high level. He's a high assist guy. So for me, even though he's only in his second year, and I know they got De'Aaron Fox and some of the other guys, I feel like Steph Castle has become the second most important player on this team.
He attacks that rim. He attacks on the defensive end and attacks the rim.
Yeah.
All right, finally, and Wemby is a possible answer here. Which player, Q, is going to be the headline for Game 4? Wemby, SGA, or Chet Holmgren?
I'm going to go with the MVP here. I'm going with SGA. I feel like he's kind of working his way out of the double teams and things they've done to him earlier in the series. He's kind of figuring it out, and he had his first 30 in a little while this last game. I expect him to come back and compound on that game and show the stuff that he's figured out in their defense. And I think he still will be the main attraction in this game.
OKC's dealing with injuries. We already told you about Jalen Williams and now A.J. Mitchell, but SGA has been the constant. Those are your threes and Qs with Q Rich.
Now we're going to cook up some bets.
So Memorial Day weekend, you got to have a good menu for your guests.
But you have to start with
every sports bettor.
Appetizer.
Got to have
appetizer.
Sports betting menu. My appetizer today is going to be the Spurs spread 2.5. I think they even up the series and get back in this. They got to win by 3 if we win this wager. Keep in mind, despite losing games 2 and 3, Gary, they have still beaten this OKC team 5 out of the 8 times they've played this season, regular season included. So I know it may seem like, well, dang, they just lost 2 in a row. They had that 15-point lead. They blew it. The Spurs team is capable, and they're completely healthy. OKC is not. So I think they even the series up. It seems like it's going 6-7 games probably, but we want to see it 2-2 after 4, and we want to see them win by 3 at home tonight.
Okay, if they win, it'll likely be because they're led by a Frenchman, and we're going to go now to the French. This is the entree.
Very good.
Okay, give us something with some sustenance.
That'd be like the coq au vin, if you're talking French
I know
there.
What that is.
I like the total of this game going over. We're talking meat and potatoes right here. We want to see a lot of points. We want to see buckets. Gary, all 3 games in this series have gone over, way over the closing total. I know some of the critics out there are going to say, well, game 1 went to double overtime. Well, I'm sorry, that doesn't count. For those points in overtime and double overtime don't count. It's a 2.5-point spread. We might see an overtime in game 4.
Come on.
Bottom line is, the winning team in every game in this series has scored at least 120 points. We could see that trend continue, and that's pretty much getting you all the way there. If one team scores 120, I think both teams show up offensively in game 4.
And sometimes critics are just flat out wrong. Watch Ratatouille one time. Took him all the way back to his childhood. Give us something. Give us something sweet.
That was your Ratatouille there. Memorial Day, maybe you have that whipped cream, strawberry, and blueberry pie that's shaped like an American flag.
Yes,
Maybe you have the
never
red.
end it there. The Knicks are trying to be like Moses Cleveland. Hey, clap your hands if you won 9 straight playoff games. There he is, Travis Kelce, with his ex-girlfriend, current fiance Taylor Swift, sitting courtside.
It's a good bit. It's a good bit.
It's a good bit. And it's just factually correct.
Yep.
He's in a full denim. He is in a Texas tuxedo, full denim. James Harden fully to the rack. 15 points in game 1, 18 points in game 2. Did one better in last night's game 3. He had 19. Jalen Brunson just knifing through the defense. We were tied at 48. The Knicks take a 2-point lead. Cleveland, spoiler alert, never led in this game. Jalen Brunson crossed up Max Strus so bad he fell out of the frame. Look at this. We went extra wide on the shot, did the camera person, and Strus was nowhere to be found. Knicks 8-1 were leading at the break. Cavs 3-6 when trailing at the break this postseason. It helps when New York shot 56% from the field. OG Anunoby to Mikal Bridges after the Donovan Mitchell turnover, one of 18 Cavalier turnovers, and then Anunoby attacking the paint. Yo, OG, what's your real name? That's what Chuck asked him after the game. 79-69. Jury's still out. Still don't know. Knicks next possession, Brunson downhill. Kenny Atkinson, Cavaliers head coach, saying we couldn't match their physicality, we could not match their energy. More importantly, the Cavaliers couldn't match New York's scoring. He didn't say that. That's just an observation I made. Hey, the ball bounces once. Josh Hart with the outlet to Mikal Bridges, who finishes. 22 points for Bridges, 6 boards. Next Knicks possession. This sequence was effectively the dagger coming from Landry Shamet, who hit 3 threes in a span of 99 seconds. The Knicks were up 14. Shamet had 14. Jalen Brunson just scooping. Look who's in the building. Just in the regular seats, too. Ewing, Starks, Allen Houston, Walt Frazier. The Knicks are about to sweep another series. Possibly. They're up 3-0. Brunson had 30, and the Knicks can sweep them out of the playoffs in Game 4, which is on Monday. New York not just winning, they are demolishing everyone in their way. The Knicks have steamrolled their opponents by 225 points over the last 10 games. That is the largest differential over any 10-game span. New York alumni there in the game, and you got New York alumni joining the program now. Quentin Richardson, good morning to you, sir. All right, the Knicks have the Cavs on the brink. Jalen Brunson finished with a game-high 30. He is averaging 29 points a game in this series. How would you describe his level of play right now, Q?
I would describe it as he's playing at the MVP level right now in these playoffs. And right now in this series against the Cavs, he's really like at an MVP level, but he's playing against a team that can't stop him. I mean, I would dream to have that feeling to be in a series, in a big-time series, to make it to the NBA Finals where I'm playing against a team that can't stop me and I'm playing at a high level. And that's life right now for Jalen Brunson. He's genuinely living the dream, being the captain for the Knicks, being a lead player, and being in a series where they can't stop him, and he's having his way.
They can't stop him. Nobody can stop New York. They won 10 straight games now at this point in this playoff. Meanwhile, the Cavs on the verge of being swept in this best-of-7 for the 4th time in franchise history. What did you make of Cleveland's overall showing in Game 3 on their home court?
They lack the sense of urgency for the scenario. For them to be down 0-2 on their home court with a chance to try and get back into the series, they didn't have the energy and the effort that I needed to see from them. You needed to see all out effort, like playing with like nothing else matters. Like this was a game 4, like it was a shutout game for them, and they didn't deliver on the energy side of it. I can accept, guys not shooting the ball well, guys not playing their best, but the energy level should have been chaotic. It should have been an all-out sense of urgency to try and, get back into this thing, and it wasn't there.
You and their head coach, Kenny Atkinson, agree. He said post-game, we couldn't match their physicality, and we didn't match their energy. So that leads to this question. Do the Knicks get it done Game 4 tomorrow night and sweep the Cavs out of this playoffs?
I believe so, yeah. I don't have a broom right here with me. It's in the pantry, in the laundry room, in the pantry somewhere. But if I had a broom, I would have it out right now. I do believe the Knicks will sweep them and make it to the NBA Finals, and the Knicks fans will go into instant pandemonium. Well-deserved pandemonium.
We'll set up a day with either the Thunder or the Spurs in the NBA Finals, a place the New York Knicks haven't been since 1999. Game 4, we'll find out. Monday night.
Orange
8
and
p.m.
blue skies.
On ESPN. Q said it. Much appreciated, sir. We'll see you soon.